And also, you are very focused on the human being side. As many times we spoke about it, you are very focused. When you were coaching, let's say on the tour on some players, you use the same concept, no? Try to talk more about the human side rather to emphasize on technical stuff.
Yes, I don't pretend I'm the kind of person with. There are so many coaches who have been around really coaching with technical things or with exercises to improve technical decisions than me. I pretend that I do have a good eye, so I can see very quickly what's technically not correct.
Mm-hmm.
But I will not very quickly say that to a player. I will say that most of the time, obviously, to their private coach, or I would have mentioned that maybe to player and their coach, but I will not pretend, okay, what will be the next exercises that you can do to make things better again. So I don't pretend I have that kind of knowledge. I do like to talk more to players about being a professional. And that has to do with being organized on and off the court, what it takes to be a professional on and off the court, how to deal with important moments on and off the court, how to make choices and to be ready and to be prepared to make choices. These are things that I am quite good at. So I love to talk more about what we call not so much the mental part of it, but more the performance behavior.
Yeah.
So the different aspects of performance behavior. Yes, I'd like to share my knowledge on these topics more than really technical choices.
Yeah, and that one of the purposes of why we created the tennis talk, no, Coach's Voices, because how we can create high performance humans, no, performers.
Yes,
which is
I see many times, Fernando, guys who have maybe the best technical skill in the world, and they are able to do it on practice. They are able to do it on a smaller courts. They are able to do it in the first couple of games, but when push comes to shove, it's not anywhere to be seen.
Yeah.
We've had some great examples from some Dutch players who were already not bad in juniors, but right now we see them develop at age 23, 24. I think that's a very interesting question. Why now all of a sudden they are developing so rapidly? And I don't think it has anything to do with how they're holding their grip on the forehand side or how they solve a inside-out court situation. I think it has to do with different things that have to be there also within the backpack. And then that combination of keep improving technically, keep improving tactically, getting more experience in playing matches, having people around you that you can trust and that you can talk to on what to take out of your backpack at what time and how often, that only will give you the confidence to start beating good players on a more regular basis. And this is more like a culture.
Yeah.
And I think this is where I enjoy my work the most. And I don't think I would be the kind of coach. I'm not saying that I'm not going to do it again, but I'm not the kind of coach who will spend a lot of time with a one-on-one situation, coaching maybe only one player. I think my knowledge is better when I can have more coaches that I can help on our programs to help them to be a better coach for the player. I think I'm a better maybe coach to more players on a court where I can share that to different players, or players who are open for it, that I work with them for a week, or I join them for the Billie Jean King Cup, or I join for the Davis Cup, or maybe I joined for a week or a couple of days here and there at the National Tennis Center with specific issues that they're working on. That to me is, I enjoy that at the moment in my current life. I enjoy that more than to reserve all my energy and my skills for only one person.